Ciao Draghi. Eterion, vorrei un parere su quello che le ho inviato. Ma che ti devo dire, Ale? Devo dire, lo denunceranno e pagherà per quello che ha fatto. Non abbastanza, purtroppo. Purtroppo. Oh. Ragazzuoli, Summer Game Fest in 9 minuti. Guarda ragazzi, l'evento dura 3 ore. Non so se ci vogliamo tutto quanto, spero di sì. Non se mi addormento prima. Allora, Gabrietto, non è giornata. Non è giornata. Allora, cosa vi aspettate da questo Summer Game Fest? L'anno scorso sono usciti un botto di giochi belli e puntualmente la maggior parte ha fatto schifo quando l'ho giocati. Allora, Steinax, raga, dovete vedere questa live qua, eh. Cioè, non la mia, questa qua. The Games Awards. Se volete Steinaxo. Perché purtroppo non ho i drop attivi. Avrei avuto 600 spettatori adesso. Assolutamente. Assolutamente. Magari qualcuno ci subava, Wolf. Forse arriviamo a 50 sub oggi, chi lo sa. Cioè comunque so visual, che fai? Ci sputi? Comunque vedo chat in solo emoticon. No. Ma dici questa? No, questo è solo per gli account verificati. Ma chi è che si sta subbando? Raga, ma si stanno subbando alla live del The Games Award? Ma perché non si subbano da Eterion? Ma porco. Non bestemmiamo. Non bestemmiamo. Poi mi bannano, Wolf. Poi mi scrivono: abbiamo visto il tuo Twitter, stiamo mandando la polizia a casa tua. Ciao. Mi arrestano. Con la faccina sorridente. Lo faremo un Drake che ride. Lo faremo. Lo faremo. Io non so proprio cosa aspettarmi. Allora, io raga, onestamente l'unica cosa che vorrei, le uniche due cose che vorrei sono data di uscita confermata per il nuovo gioco di Bethesda e data di uscita per Silksong. Basta. Non voglio altro. Però uscirà molto altro, ecco. Lo so, Ale, lo so che è un sogno. Lo so. Starfield, esatto. Cantil, grazie mille! Grazie mille, Cantil. In teoria a settembre, Vegas, ma non c'è la data. No, la musica è della live che stiamo guardando. Visto che tra poco parlano. Domanda prima di cena. Vai. Ti aspetto. No, Cantil, devi guardare questa live qua. The Summer Games Award, questa qui. Non so se è già partito in realtà. Perché non so se lo sta già caricando. Adesso lo dico subito. Drop e ricompense. Non c'è ancora. Non c'è ancora. 9 giugno. No, si chiama altra roba. Prime time. O un arcane bug. No, ancora non lo sta caricando. Penso quando inizia la live, esatto. Di Warfare c'era qualcosa o no? Spero di no, ho paura, Wolf. Ho paura. Mio del giveaway, grazie mille. Ma grazie a te, Vegas, perché partecipi, che ci sei, che ti sabbi, che scrivi in chat, che sopporti e supporti sto deficiente. Grazie mille. Nonostante le ultime cose imbarazzanti che avete visto su di me. Ecco, uno spoiler per il Tennogon ci starebbe. Sarebbe uno spoiler per Tennogon. Che mi sono perso mentre ero bloccato a Roma. Per sbaglio, Cantil, ho fatto vedere il mio Twitter segreto. Per sbaglio. Esatto. Nani. C'erano nani sul... No, non di nuovo, una volta è successo, Wolf. Però non c'era. Non c'era Cantil. Non trovi il canale? The Games Awards. Cantil, ti mando un'immagine su WhatsApp dell'immagine che gli è uscita in live, che ho fatto una foto. È molto divertente. Molto divertente. Forse l'ho mandata a Shingon, sì. L'ho palesemente mandata a Shingon per dirgli o no. Chi l'ha visto nel periodo... Dai, c'è di peggio, raga, su via. Poteva andare molto peggio e lo sapete. È andata bene. Ma a chi cazzo l'avevo mandata? Non lo so. Ah, eccola qui. No, non è questa. Vabbè, non importa, non era importante. Tanto. Ah no, so chi l'ho mandata. Ma certo. Ma non riesco a scaricarla. Vabbè, non importa. Iniziamo! No, non ancora. Eccola l'immagine. Gliela mando a Cantil. Dura fino alle mezzanotte, Wolf. Ma non so se ci guardiamo tutto quanto. Esatto, Ale Furri. Hello everybody.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be.
Vabbè, sta a Los Angeles, c'ha i soldi.
Audience for the first time ever. Welcome everybody.
Che c'è, Cantil? Non ti è piaciuta l'immagine?
I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom. I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video games.
Ok, hai detto che è un evento cross. Anche lui ora è cambiato. In meglio, Wolf. In meglio. Adesso è più aperto mentalmente.
In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat 1.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes,
prossima stagione di Fortnite.
You have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
E avranno uno specialissimo finale, bla bla.
Right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting.
Ecco la cena del grande Drago Tish dall'account di Lollo. È in call con me, siamo sul canale. È Prince of Persia? What? Ed è Ubisoft. Raga, è Prince of Persia. No, qui no, Rex. È sull'account di The Games Awards che lo droppa. Sì, ma è un Prince of Persia sbarazzino con i capelli. Che bello però in 2D. È velocissimo. Dai, Ubisoft. Raga, lo voglio già lo voglio giocare, è un problema. Sembra proprio il mio tipo di gioco, cioè. Alla Hollow Knight, molto veloce. ...18 gennaio, regalo di compleanno. Regalo di compleanno.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more.
Raga, non vedo l'ora.
Streaming on
subito
as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated.
Subito a manetta così?
That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
Mi smonti sempre entusiasmo, capretto. Sto scherzando.
NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Ciao, Joe.
Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is.
Ma sarà un remake?
No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, game
Shingon.
play and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
Il 18 gennaio esce un nuovo Prince of Persia. Regalo di compleanno, è perfetto.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Vabbè, è Mortal Kombat, cioè.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather. What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Sì, ma quella è una spada, non è giusto. Ha già vinto. Ma scusami. Vabbè, Mortal Kombat. Ma è ancora vivo. Non è vero.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm,
Porco.
Lord of Fire. You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Raga, purtroppo giochi di combattimento così non mai piaciuti, Però oh.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Notavo anch'io che c'era, che hanno gli assist con altri personaggi per continuare la combo. Ma quello era un taser. Peccato che ovviamente è in streaming e quindi ha la risoluzione il gioco dello streaming, della live, perché madonna mia, lui è morto. Va bene, cioè, sono rimasto un attimino. Sono rimasto un attimino sconcertato.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more,
Per me è
so
tutto
honored to welcome
normale.
to Summer Game Fest, one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has
Devo avere paura che mi assassini durante la notte, Shingon.
3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Di coccole. Ciao Alien.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And
Vabbè, stanno ancora parlando di Mortal Kombat 1, che va bene, per carità, però.
It's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this.
Ma vogliamo parlare del gameplay di quell'Assassin's Creed che mi ha fatto eccitare sessualmente? Spero di sì, Gio. Spero di sì, Gio Genji. Mirage cosa? No? Come? No, non ho capito Ale.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the one is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are
4 anni di sviluppo.
Cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster basically, where you select your
tutti i personaggi, vabbè.
That there's a second roster of characters which are a whole new completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually they will join the fight.
Vabbè, sì, puoi scegliere il tuo personaggio e quello che ti aiuta con gli assist.
Multiple times as you saw in the gameplay, so you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move.
Devo vedere comunque molto bello,
Do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like
e le persone dietro che guardano questo che si pestano a sangue e non fanno niente, è bellissimo ancora.
Obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya will come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then
sono un po' cacati, non così tanto. Sì, la signora si è allontanata, ma
that'll be in the cameos. Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot lot of really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
giusto Wolf. Sarà sicuramente fan la ragazza.
As far as getting,
dopo devi ripulire il locale, un bordello.
We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
Ci sarà Jean-Claude Van Damme nel gioco.
Such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game.
È un meme vivente Jean-Claude Van Damme, no?
And that never really worked out.
È quello che ha fatto un video in cui c'erano questi 2 camion che andavano veloci, che pian piano si allargavano, lui faceva la spaccata con questi 2 camion che avanzavano, cioè proprio quel tipo di trashume.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage. Lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much.
È lui, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun
Nylon, grazie mille.
RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4.
Grazie mille.
Really fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Vai col sondaggio. Path of Exile. Ciao Michele. Grazie per il follow, potato. Sì, ovvio che è Death Stranding 2, ragazzi. È ovvio. Perché SOS 2 già esiste da tanto tempo. Visuale alla Diablo. È un Diablo clone senza essere Diablo. Ma già esisteva Path of Exile, Ma ciao, occhietto strano. Path of Exile 2. Comunque per me sì, raga. Per me faranno vedere cose di Death Stranding 2. Secondo me sì. Voto anch'io.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Boh, così. Chi è? I materiali sono orribili. Capcom. This is an online only game. Ma che è sta cafonata? Ma è coso? È sempre lotta. Street Fighter. Ah, è una collaborazione con Exoprimal. Ok. Ok. Evviva. 14 giugno, 14 luglio. E uscirà col Game Pass. Va bene. Ora.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Pareggio con il sondaggio. Il nostro sondaggio.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. We can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything.
Cosa sei? Ma è coso? È l'atto... I nomi, Nicolas Cage. No, ma veramente? Ma veramente?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how
perché? Aveva bisogno di soldi. Che è successo?
Is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy.
Aveva bisogno di soldi. Anche Geoff. Anche Geoff ha detto. Chissà che ci fa lì. No, veramente. L'hanno invitato. Vabbè, dopo Al Pacino ormai vale tutto. Ai The Game Award aveva invitato Al Pacino per presentare un vincitore. Nicolas Cage è un signor attore, Ha fatto qualche film spiacevole, ma perché era in guai economici. Però lui è un bravissimo attore, lo adoro.
And in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay.
Secondo me sta
in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it's really
Sì.
Museum of Horror, Michael
Sì,
Myers,
Vegas.
and all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You
Tu lo dici per scherzo, Lollo, ma stasera ha detto Geoff che parleranno di Fortnite, la nuova stagione.
And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skin.
Vabbè, ma praticamente lui ha prestato la sua faccia, pagato tantissimo, e poi ha messo la sua voce per i dialoghi del suo personaggio nel gioco.
Expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so
Nicolas, ti prego, torna a fare film belli.
Awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended.
Qualcuno nella mia famiglia è un vero intenditore di Dead by Daylight, ma chi vuoi prendere in giro?
I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed.
Prendo l'acqua, ragazzi, perché lui sta parlando.
This is allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the
No!
immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. So
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Cage, tieni il tuo assegno. Ciao.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ma che assegno? Dici una mazzetta e basta. A me fa morire dalle risate, ragazzi, cioè... Perché è la sua faccia... Cioè, è la sua faccia, ma poi il gioco è quello, cioè... Cioè, a me fa super ridere, raga. Cioè...
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month,
Che tristezza.
Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world.
Non ho visto ancora le prime due stagioni, è su Netflix.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll set.
Ma a me piaceva The Witcher, Wolf. Il gioco è bellissimo. Ho anche i libri, cioè non tutti, ne ho letti tipo 3-4. Ah, ok, ok.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected.
New World di Amazon?
And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
This summer! I bravi così. La caccia selvaggia.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen.
Yennefer.
Even more menacing future.
Era Trish?
I understand real fear.
I capelli rossi, Trish. E c'è anche Siri. Sì, è per i giochi, ma siccome è tratto da un gioco, fanno vedere, credo, cioè. The Witcher.
How cute they look for monsters, and they're like, no, please don't hurt me, and then wow,
Ma era la voce di
just like a boatload of fangs,
Stitch.
all up in your business.
Ricordavo di sì anch'io, Wolf. Ricordavo che si era rifiutato di fare le altre. Epic Games Store. Cos'è? Cos'è? Oh no, il male supremo. Non mi piace. Ma che è sto font? Quello era lo zar. Witchfire Early Access 20 settembre. PlayStation VR 2 Required. È un gioco per il VR only. Figo. Peccato che non lo posso giocare, ma vabbè, questo per chi ha la PlayStation 5 e il VR 2 lo può giocare. Quindi se avete 1000 euro di roba potete giocarlo. Crossfire Sierra Squad. Agosto, adesso. Dai. Pubblicità. Non ho il VR e io non ho la PlayStation, quindi siamo là, Wolf. Questo l'ho giocato. E raga, l'ho anche portato in live. Era pure molto bello. Non ricordo il gioco, il nome. Qualcuno in chat se lo ricorderà, spero. Remnant. Il 2 questo. Hai il drop di Twitch Trivo? Sì? Nice. Ragazzi, il Remnant mi era piaciuto veramente molto. Era molto carino. Purtroppo non ho giocato i DLC, quindi non saprei. Che bella questa fase sul treno. Ciao Ale, buon Chicago Fire. Bello. 25 luglio? Giugno o July? Non ho letto. Vabbè, a breve.
We have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's review,
Fortnite.
the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
questo Steinax che lo regaliamo.
Legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Nuovo trailer di Sonic. Torna alle origini, quindi. Meno male. Perché gli open world non li sanno fare. Fanno cacare. Mi spiace. È proprio il vecchio Sonic con una grafica nuova. Bravi. Bravi. Che purtroppo 3D ci può stare, ma quando hanno fatto l'open world l'anno scorso era una cagata. Cioè schifissimo. E si potrà giocare anche in team con amici, quindi potrebbe essere un gioco carino da portare in live. Se è per PC. Superstars, PS4, Xbox, Switch, Steam. Ok. Ok. Ah, adesso? Nice. Cioè adesso, per un paio di mesi.
A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
Oh raga, se c'è il multiplayer da giocare in live con voi è bellissimo. È una cagata pazzesca, amiche.
However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Oyoverse.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
No. Per l'amor di Dio, no. Vabbè. Non dubito che sia ben fatto Vegas, però Non mi piacciono i personaggi anime nei giochi. Stile anime. Non mi piacciono. Zero. Sto ancora aspettando un gioco che mi faccia cambiare idea. Ancora non è arrivato. Ah, voi pure a turni? Ciao. Ciao.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne like team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass.
Lies of P, lo voglio giocare.
Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new.
Questo è interessantissimo, questo è interessantissimo. Lo aspettavo sto gioco. È un Souls-like con Pinocchio come protagonista. Più o meno. E il colpo d'occhio è veramente bello. Non è quello, Vegas. Non è quello. Dovrebbe uscire il prossimo anno quell'altro là, non ricordo il nome purtroppo. Ragazzi, poi quando avete letto Pinocchio non c'era il pescione col cristallo sulla schiena, non c'era la dolce ragazza con i capelli azzurri, la fatina sicuramente. Stavo dicendo quando è che ci sarà un combattimento. Speriamo che il feeling dei colpi sia bello, se no non serve a niente. Purtroppo i Souls-like fanno cacare nel feeling dei colpi. Settembre 19, dai. Game Pass live.
That's right, a demo
Live.
of Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox and PC. Check it out.
Oh, c'è la demo. Giocabile.
Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated.
Nuovo gioco che si basa su un manga che già esiste? Ho paura. Paurissimo. Su Unreal Engine 5. Che manga è? Di BZ? No, ti prego. Basta. Basta giochi su Dragon Ball. Basta Dragon Ball. Basta. Ma è un manga che conosco? È JoJo? No. La grafica sembrava quella. Per un attimo. Ho perso interesse. Ho perso interesse. Vendo l'acqua. È pure carino lo stile grafico, raga. Mi sono rotto le palle, veramente. Ci sono 400 autori, eppure pochi sono. Sempre lo stesso per fare una roba, sempre. su Unreal Engine 5. Dov'era la graficona? Boh.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month,
Annapurna
Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out.
Annapurna fa i giochi drogati, quindi vediamo cosa ci può far vedere. Stray. Sì, sono i giochi che ha fatto Annapurna questi qua. Cioè, come publisher, intendo. Non tutti quanti belli, però, Vabbè, e per dirci che il 29 giugno faranno uno showcase di Annapurna? Wow.
All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment.
Amazon Games l'ha fatto?
PvPvE and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Ha fatto Amazon?
Our guiding star has shattered.
Ho paura. Il colpo d'occhio è carino. Troppo pulito probabilmente, però per il resto. Sì, voglio vedere il combattimento però, ragazzi. Ci sono i druidi. I WoW. Ok, un po' di combattimento. Ma sarà sempre un MMO? Sì. Ragazzi, ci sono i druidi, cioè come su WoW, si può provare. Throne and Liberty 2025. Non si la data perché ancora è da testare, vabbè. Dai.
I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural.
Quando uscirà ovviamente Wolf giocheremo il druido. Ovviamente. Resurrection. Quelle barre della vita che brutte, vabbè. È un Tower Defense, tipo. Tra player e minion. E lo Steel Pat? Penso che ci siano eroi alleati, eroi nemici e i tuoi minion e i minion dei nemici, credo. Credo, o sono tutti tanti player, non credo. Malenia. Era Malenia. Warhaven. Autunno 2023. Che sta accadendo? Party Animals.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your barbed wire.
Salve!
Soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Raga? Ok. Ma tu guarda, un altro gioco furry. Crash Team Rumble? Sono sicuro, Wolf, che hanno già fatto i peggio disegni. Quindi sì. Sì.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1.
Johnny On!
It's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please
Alan Wake 2.
Sam Lake.
Non ho mai giocato il primo, ma ne parlano tutti quanti strabene del 2. Che dovrà uscire.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023.
Sul Twitter ha detto bravo.
This October, and we are so excited.
Bravo.
I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first game. We have
Un pochino Vegas, ma credo che sia perché è molto lungo come evento.
They are on their own separate terrifying journeys two different
È lungo come evento.
and yet it's all connected.
E le cose più importanti le fanno vedere dopo, credo.
Switch between them.
Fortuna o sfortuna, Wolf?
The story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously at the PlayStation
Credo
that you revealed
fortuna
Saga,
nel tuo
the
caso.
second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls and she's sort of living a narrative written, is that right?
2 volte l'ha scritto perché uno non era abbastanza.
Question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension. Of
Ti consiglio io chi seguire.
Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in
Questo.
some way, right?
Devi seguire i coccodrilli. Dov'è? Si vede? No? Non si vede. I coccodrilli devi seguire. I coccodrilli piccoli sono carinissimi. Non si vedeva purtroppo.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still
Nei
going to
coccodrilli.
in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How, because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences.
Seguo anche quelli, Wolf.
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel.
Io seguo e guardo tutto quello che è carino e adorabile.
Everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed
Anche se
as is. Saga doesn't
quello che io penso sia adorabile e carino per voi non lo è, ovviamente.
In this world, she will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that
Visto che comunque non lo stiamo cagando, Wolf cerca Caimano Nano su internet, in generale su Google Immagini. Il caimano è un coccodrillo, è della famiglia dei coccodrilli. Quello nano resta piccolo così. Resta piccolo così quando cresce. Da adulto comunque piccolino. Ed è adorabile sempre, è stupendo. Ne voglio 7.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Lollo. Sì.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim
È abbastanza me così.
back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
Vai.
Thanks, Sam.
Vai. Gameplay. Ragazzi, io a giocarlo avrei una paura. A giocarlo mi cagherei sotto.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Ti prego, no. Per favore. Voi che cazzo cammini in mezzo al bosco di notte con la pioggia? Ma cosa entri? No! Il suono sembra fatto benissimo, eh. Il che in questo gioco qua è Cristo e Dio. Ciao, povero Barabba. Spara in te! Perché ricarichi dopo 2 proiettili sparati? Scaricagli tutto il caricatore addosso! Ma non indaghi da sola! Io vado con un team di 600 persone! Cos'è? Cos'è successo?
The text on the heart is clearer now.
Un cuore tatuato. Wow.
I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
Toccalo! Tocca il cuore tatuato! Cristo in Dio.
This case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
A breve. PlayStation 5, Epic e Serie X e Y Z. Grazie mille, Vegas.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus.
Warhammer.
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Non mi sono mai entusiasmato a Warhammer.
No, Captain.
Michele invece sì. Michele invece sì.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Ne va surrenda. Coop fino a 3 persone. Figo. 3 amici per giocarci. Space Marine. Questo è inverno. Questo potrebbe interessarmi. Il mio regalo di Natale è già assicurato. Le mie patate. Yes, your grace. Questo è inverno, anche questo. Non è vero, 2024.
Beautiful indie game, Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this
È stato buono, Babbo Natale me lo porterà.
Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Nuovo gioco. È grafica di gioco? Sì? È motore di gioco? Sembra di sì. Un nuovo gioco sui zombie? Mancavano. Ok, questa è la grafica del gioco. Era decisamente troppo bella quella. Ho perso interesse. Però potrebbe essere un Left 4 Dead. Ricordavo anch'io Vegas, infatti sono molto confuso. È un Left 4 Dead con i veicoli. E la grafica tarocca. Quello è il tank.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Ci fanno vedere un antagonista del gioco. Il secondo antagonista del gioco. Ma fammi vedere il gameplay.
By Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Loro sono troppo buffi.
Let us usher in a new dawn.
Quei golem metallici, no?
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
A breve. A breve. 31 agosto.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Ragazzi, aveva la barba e un diadema con un teschio. Era cattivissimo. Era cattivissimo. Forgiati?
This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
Two
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So
Farò vedere un ultimattino nuovo? Avete visto il gameplay di Spider-Man?
Any character we've done, he's not, he's not powered by magic or
Purtroppo è PlayStation 5, quindi
the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes. Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this
Sì, non forse che hanno sminchiato il personaggio di Venom
It is not Eddie Brock.
nel film.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Show.
Venom film è un coglione, sì.
How that is going to really
Sì,
impact
Vegas,
the
sì.
gameplay when you're playing as Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how the gameplay is going to be
100-100.
different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So
L'HUD non mi piace, è troppo invasivo, troppa roba grossa a schermo.
There's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of city
the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before.
Vabbè, detto che la città sarà più grossa del doppio rispetto a prima, hanno aggiunto 2 o 3 quartieri di New York, quindi sarà gigantesca. Non so quanto era grande prima.
23, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Siete sicuri che riuscite a far uscire questo gioco entro la data che avete detto? Lui... Beh, noi siamo molto confidenti che ci riusciremo. 20 ottobre.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right.
Cioè, voi vi rendete conto? Il gioco è esclusiva PlayStation 5. Durante gli annunci di PlayStation fanno vedere il trailer di 10 minuti di gioco bellissimo, 15 minuti, ma non esce la data. Qui, da Geoff, al Summer Game Fest, parla, no, perché il gioco qua e là, ed esce la data. Per me è uno smacco a Sony, cioè, scusami. Boh. Palworld. Ma sono Pokémon. Raga, sono Pokémon. Raga, sono Pokémon. Raga. Raga, sono Pokémon. Sono Pokémon con le minigun. I quindi hanno vinto. Mi schiavizzi pure. Ma perché? Raga, ma sono... Ma è legale sta cosa? È legale sta cosa? È solo Pokémon. Ho visto un po' pin. Ho visto un po' pin. Cosa sei? Non mi dice niente. Land. Ah, Black Desert. Black Desert. Cavolo, non ho capito. Non ho capito. Non c'è già Black Desert.
With hammer and axe we mine and scalp. Across Middle Earth, delving for riches.
Ragazzi, Middle Earth ha detto, è un gioco del Signore degli Anelli.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
È un gioco sui nani del Signore degli Anelli. Ti prego, un video gestionale con elementi di tower defense, perché che brutto era!
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together.
Ma che stai dicendo?
Time we took back our home.
Ragazzi, ma non è... Ma che palle! Hanno proprio così! No, io non ci credo. Orribile. Orribile. No, raga, cioè... Terribile. Terribile. Vabbè. Avete visto il gioco di Gollum? Che merda cosmica che è.
Alright, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Mobile game for iOS Android. Final Fantasy 104. Veloce in ogni gioco. Raga, sta piovendo. No, in realtà è a caso, però è stata una bellissima coincidenza, Wolf. No, che sto diluviando, niente. Raga, lo odio. Le teste sono sproporzionate rispetto al corpo, lo odio. Vabbè. A chi piace questo genere di giochi, comunque sul telefonino.
And users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
E che c'entra?
Chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
Vabbè.
DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you.
Se avete sto DoorDash vicino casa, non credo. Dovete avere un burrito gratis con quel codice là. Bello. Bello. L'ho già visto lui come personaggio?
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
L'ho già visto questo trailer, però diverso.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
No, forse no.
I want revenge on what killed me.
Ma che gioco è?
Live.
As the man says, we face a choice. Simple.
Vedo troppe cose. Però puoi cambiare tra due mondi o due serie temporali. E Baruch.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Vabbè. Non mi ha detto niente. Niente.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。
Come fa a stare vedi in quel modo? Non ci riesco.
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か。
大丈夫か。
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
One Piece, ho detto One Piece, ho detto One Piece.
さもなきゃ。これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Cosa sta accadendo? Raga, cos'era quel combattimento? The man who erased his name. Quindi non era Yakuza.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m.
Ti prego, Subnautica 3, Subnautica 3, Subnautica 3.
Change username to just
Ti prego, ti prego, ti prego.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Non lo è, non lo è, però. Madonna.
Looks like we're good.
Ne ho tanto bisogno di tornare nella mia paura più grossa. La paura di stare sott'acqua, di stare in mezzo al mare. Non vedo l'ora.
2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here?
È proprio Subnautica comunque.
Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No, 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 no. Dad, are you there?
Adesso? No, anche il protagonista che sente le voci, è proprio Subnautica, eh.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at
Basta Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel.
Anche a me, Vegas, anche a me.
With points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo.
Dovete sapere che io ho una paura terribile.
Check it out.
Una fobia dello stare in mare aperto. Però questi giochi, i giochi riesco a giocarli, questi qua, tipo Subnautica. Ed ancora lavoro, Michè? Minchia. Minchia. La Madonna, Michè. La Madonna. Complimenti per le palle. Raga, ormai i Call of Duty non mi dicono più niente. Cioè, sì, vabbè, Un nuovo gioco in cui si spara, nuove armi, nuove cose, fine, cioè... Vabbè.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Bella ma costa troppo. E siccome non posso averla, non la sogno più. Quando fanno l'Xbox, che bella però. L'Xbox, che bella che è, cavolo. Ah, non è venduta. Non la vendono.
Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs is building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a
Ma lo è per scelta, Vegas.
inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
O per natura.
Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
Va bene.
Before I
Visto e
know it,
rivisto.
they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Ma c'hai anche le ali, ma certo. Ovvio. Sembra Animal Crossing, ma hai giocato, sai? Perché Switch.
What do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
No. Su Switch e PC.
There is Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on
È lo sviluppatore di un gioco di carte che va tantissimo in America sul telefono e ho perso interesse appena l'ha annunciato. È una figata, totalmente atipico come gioco. E quando potrò giocarlo, Vegas, nel 2024 lo giocherò.
Some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards.
Nuove carte, nuove modalità, nuovi tutto. Giocatelo, mi raccomando.
Early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh,
yeah. Intanto che si chiude tutto attaccato, mi sto preparando per sentire il mio lavoro al...
But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff.
All'orale.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be...
Lui c'è la sua camicia, però.
Unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand.
Sono molto confuso.
Let's see the next location.
Sì, Ale, è molto cringe.
Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Va bene. Sono molto triste da questa cosa.
Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to learn gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maxing.
Vediamo sto Fortnite, nuova stagione, nuova season, nuovo sto al cazzi.
Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC.
Niente Fortnite ancora? Va bene, Geoff. Non mi piace lo stile grafico. Non mi piace per niente lo stile grafico. Ha qualcosa che non va. Sembra un gioco per cellulare. Sembra tanto un gioco per telefono. Ma poi che è sta musica? Pompatissima per sta merda. Ma vaffanculo. Ma vaffanculo.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon.
Il drago era simpatico ma bruttarello.
You fell, and the world was broken.
Wayfinder, yes.
Who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Distribuito da Digital Extreme. Fortnite, va bene. Almeno si vede finalmente, 1 ora e mezza che ne parlava. Perché sono nello spazio? Cosa è successo a Fortnite nel frattempo? Ah no, sono... l'editor? Chi se ne frega. In che senso la DE lo sta sviluppando una casa di sviluppo, quel gioco là, Wayfinder, non ricordo chi sia. Ma la DE, la Digital Extreme, lo sta... è il publisher. È il publisher. Terribile.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that
Cosa
could
sto
be of value to
guardando?
Scavex.
E che cosa è un gioco per telefono? Lo è. Lo 100-100. Ragazzi, è orribile.
Captain's log.
È orribile.
Stargate 431524.
Orribile, non ce la faccio. L'Enterprise.
Cautiously entering hostile territory. And the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
Non è Enterprise, è la Enterprice, giusto? Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I
Voi dite a me che sono cringe.
with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it.
Ma lo sei, lui è anche lui.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass.
Conosco lui come attore. Tutto Bad Boys, può essere. Non ricordo. Mi sembra che sia lui.
How about a little kill music?
È il sostituto di Capitan America. Ah, sì. Non era in Bad Boys ora. Mi sono confuso con gli attori. È vero, l'ho visto lì. Sì, sì, sì.
Girl, you want to show? Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Non ho capito.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that.
Che sarebbe Peacock. So cos'è il cock, il P non lo so.
Funga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Ah, che sei tu?
Goddess of time. Receive my light.
Cock è anche gallo, Ale.
Flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
Che meccanica strana è? Combinati con te stesso. Deve essere intripposissimo, raga.
I will become legion and crush these demons.
Li sfanga. No, ti prego.
Feel that there are more.
Li sfanga. Li sfanga. No.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a
No,
brand
li
new
sfanga.
IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting.
Questo mi interessava.
With magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage.
Se ci giochi ti sporchi le mani di fango.
Triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he
Perché?
gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's a I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is the gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar.
Perché Ale, l'evento dura 3 ore?
On top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves
E quindi
around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
vediamolo, così mi interessava.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Oh no, ehi. 600 DLC da 50 euro l'uno.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast. 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Gameplay. 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 Ok. Ok. Che cosa brutta quello specchio a sinistra. Non capisco. Ascensione 8 più 30. 410 gold. Che sta succedendo? Troppe cose a schermo. Raga, la HUD è invasissimo. Invasivo, molto. Cosa sto guardando? Poi magari è anche carino da giocare. È un mitra. Ha un mitra praticamente nella mano.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Ragazzi, no. Per me no. Non lo so. Non lo so.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover.
Nuova stagione.
There's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Cybertron. Cybertron non è... Vabbè, il centro della mappa è crollato e adesso c'è un tempio. Certamente. Stanno facendo vedere meccaniche che sarà possibile utilizzare in gioco. Sembra il tempio di Temple Run. Oh no, quanti ricordi, Vegas. È letteralmente Megatron. È Optimus Prime qua. È il simbolo dei Transformers. Nuovo personaggio barra skin, va bene? Nuova skin. Vabbè. Questo ragazzi può piacere come no, cioè va bene, va bene. C'era anche un personaggio, non dico niente. C'era un personaggio in alto a sinistra, non dico niente.
Finally, guys,
Dico niente.
it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me.
Il gran finale.
What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an
Gran
expansive
finale.
world we can't wait to explore again. This game
Lo so, Ale. C'è anche un personaggio lupo molto carino.
redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
I rumors erano veri in che senso? Midgar Expressway. Che sta succedendo? Ah, Final Fantasy? Non era già uscito il 7, eh?
It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging.
Simba!
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
Che merda! Gabretto! Too much!
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
Un piccione!
I was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth.
Mi viene molta rabbia questo gioco. Non lo so, Gaberto, non l'ho mai giocato, quindi non ho... L'originale era a turni, quindi per me era off limits.
Whatever happened, he's alive. But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Ragazzi, purtroppo questo gran finale per me è no.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Non mi posso emozionare per una cosa che non aspetto zero, proprio. Ahimè.
say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths.
Ma c'è Sefirotto.
That she can become those you
Sefirotto.
hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Vabbè. Vabbè.
There you have it. That was Final
Raga, non mi dice niente.
early
Cioè...
2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles.
E questo
Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty,
è andato.
as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Allora, non è finito, raga. Guarda, è finito il Summer Game Fest. Finiva alle 11. Adesso ci sarà il Day of the Dev Digital Showcase. Inizia alle 23 e finisce a mezzanotte. Onestamente non so se guardarlo. Onestamente non so se guardarlo. Adesso mi interessa l'11. L'11 che è domenica. È domenica. Perché l'11 fanno l'Xbox Showcase Starfield. Quindi fanno vedere subito Starfield. E poi fanno vedere il PC Gaming Show. Che fanno vedere un altro botto di giochi che usciranno su PC praticamente. Gli altri giorni anche no. Cioè, anche no. Comunque, riassunto, Ale. Per me la bomba è stato il gioco di Final Fantasy, stavo dicendo, sì. Di Prince of Persia. Cioè io Prince of Persia lo voglio giocare. Quel Prince of Persia lo voglio giocare. Sembra fighissimo. E poi qualche altro gioco bellino che non ho presentato, qual erano? Io c'ho una memoria di merda. Il Summer Game Fest, sì, lollo. Adesso c'è l'altro evento e non so se guardarcelo. Dura un'altra oretta. Mi faccio un caffè se ce lo guardiamo, però, se no crepo. Quindi di solito a quest'ora sono già che dormo.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Day of the Dead Digital Showcase. Thanks to Jeff Keighley for having us be part of his Summer Games Fest. And
Certo, Ace, tu sei abituato a dormire alle 5 del mattina. Che...
started 10 years ago here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs was an idea from Double Fine Productions and their friends at IM8bit to put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate games. It started as a live event here in San Francisco where we had developers showing their games, where people could play them and also listen to music and eat food and drink. And it was really just a festival of amazing creativity and a very inspiring event.
Non è cringe, mi sono impappinato. Ho chiuso porta e finestra così posso parlare un pochino più forte. E ho acceso il ventilatore, altrimenti esplodo. Allora, ragazzi, non io, strano, per una volta. Cosa ne pensate di questo Summer Game Fest? Cosa vi è piaciuto? Che gioco aspettate tra quelli che hanno presentato? tra quelli che hanno fatto vedere, quali aspettate?
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game from a team that is near and dear to my heart. This is from Greg Lobanov and the team at Wishes Unlimited who made
Le persone dell'evento. Vabbè, Ale, non lo so.
Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
Hi, I'm Greg Lobanov, and I am bouncing off the walls excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out a couple years ago. Introducing Beastie Ball!
Evviva! Beastie Ball! Ma è un altro gioco a turni! Perché?
Beastie Ball is a turn-based RPG where you coach a team of
Ma
beasties to play Beastie Ball.
basta! Non è più il 94! Basta!
Explore this huge open world, recruiting all kinds of beasties to your team. Then you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way through the Beastie Ball rankings.
Non aspetto niente in particolare. No, io il 18 gennaio voglio giocare quel gioco là, quel gioco di Prince of Persia. C'è un gioco sul c'è un gioco sul pass che hanno presentato. Un attimo che devo aggiornare l'app.
Rivals or partners or sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
Un attimo che scarica. 60 mega.
So with this game, we really wanted to emphasize the beasties' agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions. They'll only join your team after
L'ha fatto? Bravo.
you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing against them.
Allora, aggiunto di recente.
But to spend time with the ones that you care
no, non c'è ancora.
they grow and change and the bonds that they form with each other.
Hanno presentato sto Exoprimal che esce adesso, il 14 di luglio, con la fusione con quel gioco di combattimento là, che vabbè, chi se ne, nel senso, va bene, me ne rendo conto. Cos'è Dorgon? Ce n'era un altro sul pass che ho detto, raga, lo giochiamo, tanto è sul pass, non importa. Ma non mi ricordo qual era. No, Vegas, non puoi andare a dormire. Te lo proibisco, tu devi stare qui, devi soffrire con noi. Fino a mezzanotte, vabbè giovani, questo è arrivato. Adesso arriva, no. Io stacco, ci vediamo domani. Non hai capito niente, Vegas. Resta qui. Se te ne vai tu, vado anch'io, cioè. Non ti permettere. Infatti dicevo ai giovani. Pezzo di merda. Grazie, Vegas. Grazie.
In Hyper Light Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title.
No, se vuoi andare a dormire vai, tranquillo, cioè.
You'll assume the role of a mercenary with some serious skills. You'll be entering the overgrowth.
Cosa vuoi che accada mentre non ci sei? Che venga presentato Diablo 7?
They'll be comprised of both handcrafted and procedural elements, just how I like my levels. Like its predecessor, it'll be chock full of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious.
Comunque questa live la metterò su YouTube. Sì, sono andato a dormire e vado a rilassarmi un po'. Una volta si diceva vado a farmi una sega, Vegas. Com'è che adesso si dice vado a rilassarmi un po'? Vabbè. Penso che non metterò più questa live su YouTube adesso. Per colpa tua, Vegas. Per colpa tua. Quella dopo prima di dormire. Verissimo. Verissimo. Non lo confermo io. Lo confermano gli studi. Io non l'ho mai provato. Io non faccio queste oscenità.
brutal and beautiful all at once. It's a major landmark for us, and the first of its
Ma è un K-Drive.
open world game where you never return to the same world twice.
E lei c'ha la
It's a
coda.
mix of incredible open world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format.
Niente, ormai se non fanno un personaggio mezzo furi non sono contenti comunque gli sviluppatori,
You can play alone or with friends cooperatively online. Breaker's narrative will be presented fully through visual storytelling, where you'll discover and decipher the mystery of this world and lost land from long ago. Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories.
Sembra carino,
There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure with dangerous, unique, and challenging sub-bosses.
Come sistema di combattimento sembra pure molto intenso, molto caruccio. Dai!
Unlock new characters, upgrade your equipment as you bring back more.
Sembra proprio basilare come
We've learned so much from our previous games.
sistema di combattimento. Doppio salto, schivata, attacco range, attacco melee. Proprio basilarissimo. Però se è ben fatto va bene, cioè.
We'll have a lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
Scusate. Sbadiglio però per me è tardi, ragazzi.
Fashion, we're traveling halfway around the globe to Transylvania to bring you a game that is not what you expect. From developers Stone Skip and publisher IM8bit Presents, I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title that is not only relaxing and enjoyable, it's chill and vibey. Let that anxiety go while you play Simpler Times.
Cosa sta succedendo? È una pubblicità?
I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stone Skip Studio.
Ah no, ok.
From Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the
Simple
past
Times.
to the present.
È il loro primo
Simpler
gioco?
Times follows Taina on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Man, it's getting pretty full. It's starting to feel like I'm never gonna come back.
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment by immersing you in Taina's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
Through visual storytelling and mindful interaction.
Vabbè, è una visual story, esatto, ha detto.
As she delves into
Perché
her past and uncovers her authentic self.
With each puzzle,
è quasi un punta e
to
clicca.
adulthood, and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones like building a birdhouse, you'll interact with objects that hold sentimental value for Taina.
I really wish I could take you with me. I'm gonna miss our duets together.
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too.
Non mi piacciono.
We wanted to
Cioè,
create a space where players can take a break, slow down, and enjoy something meaningful.
io capisco quello che vogliono. Quello che stanno dicendo, quello che vogliono rappresentare in questo gioco qua. Sono contentissimo per loro, però non è il mio genere mai nella vita.
Inspired by this
Ma tipo
very
mai,
place
mai, mai.
The game is a reflection of the physical spaces we spend time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so much time here looking out the window. It's hard to
Quanto vorrei avere io questo panorama dalla finestra. Mamma mia.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us, encouraging you to reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as we enjoyed creating it. Bye!
Bye!
It's like childhood is the beach and growing up is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with me? Can I lock them in a chest with my memories?
Vabbè. Non so che dire perché è una visual novel, cioè ti giri nella stanza, clicchi le cose, ascolti la musica, interagisci con l'ambiente circostante e fine. Se ti piace il genere è bellissimo, se non ti piace il genere sarà pigli in culo, cioè niente.
The photos that you take become 3D worlds to explore. This is Viewfinder.
È tipo in miniatura? No.
Viewfinder is a difficult
No.
game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognize it.
What is this place?
It is a game that, gives players a lot of freedom.
What's an old photograph doing here?
You can take photos or find photos and then make them into real 3D spaces.
Oddio!
Did you just shift reality? Sick.
What makes it unique is the
Cosa che è roba che di solito fa Annapurna,
pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
No, non ci credo. No, non ci credo.
Experience, and I think everybody is just gonna have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's just a really nice thing to it.
A perfect fit. An elegant solution.
Che figata!
That doesn't look right. You can rotate reality too!
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay.
Ragazzi, sta cosa è follia.
Illusions of Superliminal or Antechamber. People have also compared it to
Sta cosa è follia.
Manifold Garden and various other first-person puzzle games.
Ma che è?
A puzzle game, but it's very
Io no, Strong.
and open-ended.
The whole concept of when we started is that when you actually
Che figata!
do destroy,
Chissà qual è il limite del gioco.
that's just a very important lesson in creation. Viewfinder is created by different people, and we have people from all over the world who have such a diverse and interesting cultures.
Each character comes from a different culture, as well as a lot of sort of culture-specific
Mi sta venendo un trip mentale guardare sta cosa. È stupendo. Non è il mio genere, per carità divina, però devo vedere, è bellissimo, bellissimo. Lo stile è bello bello.
One of her many passions. Leon was always fond of games.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go!
Viewfinder, Steam e PS5.
We received a record number
Niente
of submissions for the
Xbox.
Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs, and we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn ghost story called Haunty.
Hunting?
Hello everyone, my name
Hunting?
is Leo Dasso, and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty.
Haunty.
The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can haunt things and get access to their abilities.
Non lo capisco. Allora, lo stile grafico è stupendo, ma non capisco il gioco che devi fare.
think you'll have a
Oh,
lot of
non
fun
capisco che devi fare.
what different things you can hunt and the abilities that they give you. Core mechanics resemble very much a twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to use the twin-stick paradigm to create fun solutions to the challenges in the game. Tutti follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Che bello!
The progression and story of Tutti both center around collecting these stars, and the stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind.
Ok, quindi il tuo scopo è cercare queste stelle in giro per il gioco.
Carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there. And
Raga, lo stile grafico è bellissimo, bellissimo.
So it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience. If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps us out a lot.
Hunting.
Our next game is a bit of a
Carino,
past.
carino, veramente.
Arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival. But then, shortly afterwards, both the game and its creator vanished. That game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors.
Slice of Life simulation game.
Selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself making tough choices and trying to balance keeping your business afloat with the needs of your character and their families. It was a truly unique, powerful and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that Lovingly Restored and Better Than...
Non ho capito, ho sentito che non sarà giocabile per la decade, per l'esodo della decade. No, non credo. Cosa ho detto? Non ho capito.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Cart Life.
Cart Life.
Cart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was
Retail Simulator,
where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
Ecco, lo stile grafico di questo non mi piace. No.
In Cart Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andres is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him.
Anche il font delle scritte, quello è un culo. Non mi bannare Twitch, non l'ho messo io, è un gioco.
You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character will determine the outcome of their stories.
Sì, ma sti suoni sono pesantissimi mentre giochi. Pesantissimi.
Filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the time that they have with each character is entirely up to them. Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make, what they prioritize, and even the order in which they choose to play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art, updated controls and mechanics, and we really look forward to sharing it all with you on PC and console later this year.
Non ho capito, ve lo giuro. Ve lo giuro, io non ho...
skateboard renaissance has been going on for the last couple years.
Vabbè.
And as we get deeper into
Vabbè.
the revival, things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world.
Perché piangi, Lollo? Che è successo?
Hello, my name is Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Kwebbelkop. I'm the CEO and founder of Phantom Coast, and today we'll be talking about
Hellskate. Vabbè, il gioco di skateboard. Se vi piace il genere. Ah, tra l'altro... Combatti... Cioè, combatti i demoni con lo skateboard.
All Anton wants to do is skate at Wertheim's fabled beach. Even if that means he has to go through the gods and monsters.
Io non ce la posso fare.
Stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
It started a long time ago, the idea, and the far-off, far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool.
Non lo so, Gabretto.
But of course we're bound to Tony Hawk, we're bound to
Io capisco che abbiano un'idea, la vogliano portare avanti e che magari pensano che sia stupenda come idea, ma no.
Hellskate is a skateboarding roguelike game.
Ma
It
no.
uses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with a roguelite structure.
Cioè, è un gioco dove fai le tue acrobazie e poi ci sono i demoni, devi ucciderli.
When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos.
Sì, ho vinto io il giveaway, Giovi. Ho vinto io.
The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and
È uno skateboard hack and slash.
The game should be quite easy for people to pick up and play. It has a combat system which is meant to be very friendly, very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning, and then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding.
È un gioco skateboard. Hack and slash. Scusate lo sbadiglio, ragazzi. Non c'è il giveaway, Lollo, vi sto trollando.
This reveal of Hellskate, wishlisting the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
In our next game, Henry Halfhead, you play as Half a Head. That's it. That's the game. But it's so much more than that too, because you see, Henry can be many things, can be anything, in fact. He has the curious ability to be able to transform into anything he can reach. Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment. And in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome.
Quello che hai detto non ha senso.
Henry's not just anyone. If they're anything, they're, well, everything. Henry can transform into everything in their reach. Yes. everything. And that's how they manage their daily life.
The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock announces the dawn of a new day, and it will keep ringing until Henry gets up and calms the nervous quiver.
Cosa dovrei dire, cioè?
Tick tock, tick tock. At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine, which they usually start by making their bed. Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task
Cioè lui
in the morning gives Henry a
è
little bit of pride
mezza
and a feeling of
testa
control over their life. With part of the morning
e
routine,
il gioco è
Henry was ready
letteralmente controllare sto tizio con mezza testa che però può
For hours, Henry could sit
diventare
looking
quello che
up and down,
vuole
pretending it was a singing mouth.
e devi fare i task, quindi
Not too cold.
rifarti il letto, farti il bagno,
Henry bought a turmeric soap. They didn't know. They just liked
tutto con questa idea che non puoi prendere le cose ma devi
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves. All clean and dry, Henry is
sì,
now
c'era
ready
una
for a
papera
proper
Strom.
breakfast.
Eterion da 300k aspect a 72. Dio santo che... Vabbè, eravamo 25, 28, lollo, ma col Summer Game Fest.
This week. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
The best drink Henry can make from beans.
Ah, allora là, non lo so, non l'ho vista.
Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has
Vabbè,
the
anzi che
recipe
ci sono
for
72.000 spettatori, anzi. Avrei detto anche di meno.
If Henry takes their lunchbox and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Double the Henry, double the fun. Play Henry's not so ordinary everyday life in co-op mode. Henry, everyday life with a twist.
Our next game is from Joachim Carlsen, a creator who's perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator.
Io posso capire anche l'idea ci sta, però non devi presentarlo, lo fai uscire e basta, perché fammi vedere cose più carine a sti eventi, no? Più grosse.
His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game.
Ma Lollo, considera che c'erano pure un botto di player di Warframe che volevano Styanax.
Audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen. I would like to show you what our amazing team has been working on for the last couple of years. Our game...
Cocoon, questo lo avevamo già visto, è di Annapurna, esatto. Annapurna il publisher. E lo stile grafico, lo stile proprio, sembrava fighissimo, però è un puzzle ambientale. È proprio solo puzzle ambientale. E noi giochiamo un insetto, quindi non ce la posso fare. Però questo qui è molto carino, Cioè, questo qui è proprio figo.
Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just like that, we are now in a world
Attenzione al ban, quella era una No! Voi adolescenti vedete patonze ovunque.
The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up. Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles.
È troppo intripposo.
And you can even throw them into pipes.
Troppo intripposo, raga.
You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by.
Ma pensa te.
Again.
Pensa te.
Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles.
Ci sono anche boss fight.
You have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
A Mighty Guardian. Ma è un pesce medusa schifo. Vabbè, devi fargli colpire i cazzafà. E Sevagot.
We hope you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch.
Ovunque, ovunque da nessuna parte. Raga.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush.
Mi sa che questa parte la taglio.
This game is more
Farò il video domani mattina.
Summer Game Fest edition because its title, été in French,
Cosa che la tagliamo?
to the word summer.
Hi, my name
Facciamo
is
finire il
and I'm
video
creative director at
col Summer Game
We
Fest.
are a small Montreal-based indie studio working on our first title, Été.
E te? E te? E te? Cosa fai e te?
In Été, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Devi colorare il mondo?
Été means summer in French, because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal, Canada, as you step into the shoes of a painter who's traveling abroad for, well, the summer. This is a game for people who love pure exploration. You're free to roam open city scenes at your own pace, following your curiosity, getting sidetracked, and discovering secrets along the way.
Doggo. Fatto bene il doggo.
When you fill something with paint, You'll extract its color as droplets of experience, and as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once. You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted everyday
Che brutti bambini!
and some of them will even commission artworks from you.
Cioè, non tutti i bambini, però loro sì.
Using your bike, you can travel quickly back to your apartment and paint those commissions on canvas. That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved,
Puoi
resized,
disegnare
rotated, 3D,
cose.
and even recolored. The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation. With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your disposal and dozens of commissions to inspire you, the only limit really is your imagination. Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also
Non so perché sono ancora qui, perché speravamo Gabretto in qualcosa di meglio, ma siamo rimasti delusi un po' tutti, mi sa. Dovevamo fermarci
Maybe they'll let you in on their
al
best
Summer Game
an
Fest.
abandoned building that could become your very own painting studio. But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2020.
Ma sai, questo qui ancora. No, non mi piace, che non è il mio genere mai nella vita. Però ancora. Se vuoi una cosa tranquilla, per rilassarti, per passeggiare in un gioco e colorare le cose, proprio banalissime colorare le cose,
Tim, sorry. I thought that
va bene, cioè, va bene. Però devi proprio spegnere il cervello, io, cioè non c'è da sconfiggere niente, non c'è da... È soltanto creatività, punto. Quanto lo pagheresti? Lo vorrei giocare nel pass, quindi gratis.
Bringing together a curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie titles. Games like Crypt of the Necrodancer, Tunic, Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer, Celeste, Mini Metro,
Celeste è una bestemmia continua.
The Stanley Parable, and Papers, Please have all been part of the Indie Mega Booth community. If you're a dev, you'll likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit,
Celeste
our
era un
global
signor
outreach
indie.
events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And if you've never heard of any of this, well, that's fine. Just think of us as like a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has been in hibernation during the pandemic, but we were so excited to announce that
Sono
we're
tutti
finally
quanti
waking up
indie,
from our big
comunque
long
questi giochi
summer,
qua.
and we're ready to move forward with IMB 2.0. Head on over to our brand new website, indiemegabooth.com, and be indie know by signing up for our newsletter. Learn about new games, upcoming showcases, digital sales,
Un furry, ho
and the
visto
best
un
ways to help
furry.
support the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said,
Ce n'è tanti in
individually we're
giro.
tiny, together we're
Lol.
mega.
Ce n'è tanti in giro.
We have another world premiere for y'all, and it's also really thematically appropriate for this showcase. You'll see why in a second. It's from the aesthetically amazing studio called annunci. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be hurting your way.
No, ci sono degli indie belli, ma
Walking your way.
non sono...
It'll be hurting your way next year.
Non sono quelli che stiamo guardando adesso.
It's about sheep.
Sì, Lollo, abbiamo capito. Te preoccupare.
My name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK.
Ti vogliamo
best
bene lo
known as
stesso.
the developers of the Alto's Adventure series. Now, over the last few years, we've been busy growing the team and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio, and we're super excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please take a look, and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
Piangi, piangi, scrivi ste cose come gli devo rispondere. E dai. Oh no, la missione di portare le pecore del Duviri. No, no. No, 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 no. No, ti prego, no. Devi veramente prendere le pecore. Sì, guarda che bello scorcio, però sei un pecoraro in questo gioco, cioè. Summer Hill. Questa è l'unica cosa che hanno fatto vedere di questo gameplay.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game.
Sono molto deluso.
To give you a little bit more detail,
Posso?
Summer Hill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play.
È un puzzle
shepherd
game.
and their dog.
Vabbè.
Together, you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home. Summer Hill brings together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale. As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summerhill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really
Io capisco, ma
this timeless tradition. And tell a
è
story
un
that
gioco
really
sulle
belongs in the
pecore.
We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey. We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to
Conosci Spider
go to summithill.game
Rider?
to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Wikipedia.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from Studio Sai. Essentially,
No, non li conosco.
two friends helping out on the side, and it's a dating action game.
No, non li
Now,
conosco.
We've heard a lot about this title. Sorry. What's happening?
I'm sorry, Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent. A virus has turned most of us into... I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy, and the road will be long, but who knows? Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes adrenaline...
Ragazzi, questo qui sarà un indie, ma almeno...
with a heartfelt love story. Can I be honest for a moment?
Almeno non è in pixel art come sempre, cioè cambia qualcosa.
It's too much. And it's during these moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on.
Potere dell'amicizia!
Fighting for our lives, solving puzzles, exploring dungeons. It all seems easier when you have someone special by your side. To make things less scary. So... what now? Did you just shush me?
Ma che... ha la stessa grafica di Doki Doki Interactive Club? Non ho mai giocato. Allora, è notte. È notte. Siete entrambi maggiorenni. Siete da soli in classe.
I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and not...
E sta parlando di amicizia. Con il mondo finito. Con il mondo finito, capito?
many games that can help you
E lui ha un braccio luminoso. Cosa vuoi di più, ragazza?
So yeah, you can fight monsters, explore dungeons, date. I mean, so many things like
Quindi è anche un gioco di date dove non fai nulla perché è un gioco giapponese, però.
Anyway, you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to save the world. The clock is ticking. Okay, cool. Bye!
Wishlist now.
Next up from Italian Icelandic developer
Anche no.
Licorice.
Allora è fantastico
Nostalgia-fueled
Natsume.
gadget building sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice and I'm one of the
Marco
designers of
Bancale.
retro gadgets. Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for retro gadgets comes from, is to being able to build
Praticamente è un gioco dove tu puoi fondere insieme, puoi installare componenti per creare dei giochi piccolini, carini, gente di specialisti, però
managed to teach you low-level programming effortlessly. And retro gadgets tries to take the best of
questa idea è
and
carinissima.
adds a layer of hardware building and customization. All this is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment.
Questa idea è carinissima.
We have a fantastic community and people have been creating insane gadgets that go well beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server and check them out. Retro Gadgets is in early access on Steam and we have big plans in store. Bye.
È un PC simulator, sì, sì. Allora, questa per a chi piace è un'idea carinissima.
Hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question though. Sure, curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying
Can we deliver a pizza?
point B by
Sure,
assembling
my
your very own Mars rovers.
brother.
And in doing so, perhaps you will solve the pepperoni-based problems that truly matter.
Hello, I'm Ian McClarty from Shape Shop.
Cosa
We're
sta
a small
accadendo?
team based in Melbourne, Australia, and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics. In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting often awkwardly shaped objects between A and B, using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Ok, ti puoi costruire il tuo robot per portare la pizza. No! Hai fallito.
As you complete deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with.
Sì, che bretto, sì. Però da un indie non mi aspetto grafica rivoluzionaria, capito? Cioè... Però l'idea è carina. Te ti costruisci il tuo drone per portare da un punto A a un punto B qualcosa e tutto quanto sta a te nella costruzione del drone.
The game is set in a vast
Questa cosa è cringissima, però.
You're free to pick and choose which jobs you'd like to take on. There's a mix of procedurally generated side jobs and handcrafted main contracts. In the main contracts, you'll be helping to construct new buildings in the game's world. One of the main challenges in the game is figuring out how to pick up each item and deliver it safely to its destination using the parts that you have available.
L'hai distrutto. Questa idea è carissima, però. Cioè, guarda che precisione per fare sta cosa.
And as you build
Bello,
up your collection of
bellino.
parts, more creative options will become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative in its editor.
Va bene.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars First Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd of June. That's just 2 weeks away, and we're really looking forward to seeing what everyone builds in the game. Thank you.
Che sei cringissimo.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty bleak, right? Well, UK and Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take. From the studio that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world of Saltsea. The adventure unfolds differently with every decision, so there's always something new to see in your next playthrough. So buckle your swashes and get ready for the world premiere of the stylish, seaworthy Saltsea Chronicles.
Ho aperto un attimino Steam, raga. Vorrei farvi notare che hanno messo la demo di Lies of P dopo la presentazione del gioco, no? E in live c'è Sabaku che già sta provando la demo. Giustamente. Cosa sta accadendo qui?
You're going to discover that Maya, your captain, has gone missing, and together your ragtag crew are going to heist a ship and set out across the Saltsea archipelago in search of clues. In each chapter of the game, you'll decide where to head next, who to explore with from the crew when you get there,
Non mi piace.
and what to say to the people that you meet along the way.
Non mi piace.
Unique art style is brought to life by beautiful animation.
Raga, non mi
Each
piace.
location is built on the fragments of this world that came before.
Raga, no.
Our art team have really done an incredible job. One of my favorite
Sabuku.
locations is called Los Gatos,
Sabuku.
and on that
E
island,
avanti.
the people there live symbiotically with this community of cats. As you explore, you'll find a brand new trick-taking card game designed especially for the world of Saltsea. It's a really good way to sort of take a break from the story. It's called Spoils, and you can play it all over the archipelago, and you might discover how each
Vorrei tantissimo.
Another thing we're super proud of.
Vorrei tantissimo contraddirti, Gabretto.
So we're
Tantissimo.
done away with the walk of shame in adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of
Non
to the
posso.
other end of the island, you're just going to tap the shoulder button on your controller or select a screen.
Vorrei tantissimo dirti. No, man.
Across a space. It allows us to lay
Quel
the
gioco
story down
comunque,
away
dai.
from a linear path much more organically. Saltsea Chronicles doesn't
No.
tell a story about the hero. It's a story about a community
No.
and how you navigate the world together. And each community that you meet in turn is going to be rich and amusing and strange, maybe, and have its own things going on. There's also a strong sense of genre-based storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Saltsea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Saltsea Chronicles.
Cioè, questo tipo di
today,
giochi,
and I
ragazzi,
can't wait for you to explore
li
the
fai
rich
vedere
world,
30
get to know the
secondi?
wonderful characters,
Non
hear
5
what happens
minuti.
each arc when you
Non 5 minuti a gioco. No.
Alright, this next game, Sorry.
Vediamo sta scena cringe. Siete pronti?
Oh, Tim wants me to read something. Apologies, but this seems important. The thing I love most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as me as Tim, I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and tribulations, while making a real video game over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool.
Certo.
Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2, and they made a super hyper duper long documentary series unlike anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development.
Ora comunque capisco perché
Documented because who has access like this?
sono dentro di
A
50.000.
very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
So what's next?
Psychonauts 2.
To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues.
Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
Cioè, queste scene
Ton of stuff going on right now. It's kind of breaking.
sono inutili.
You know, it's fun. It'll be really.
Queste scene sono inutili. E a me dispiace dire queste cose, ragazzi, perché io scommetto che loro sono contentissimi di questo evento, sono super eccitati che hanno questo palco enorme per far vedere i loro giochi. Io scommetto di sì, sono convinto di sta cosa. Ma non è il modo giusto. Non è il modo giusto. Non lo è.
To submit your game for future Day of the Devs, or to just hear about Day of the Devs in general, go to dayofthedevs.com for more info.
Io ho anche sonno, ok? Quindi sicuramente la mia soglia dell'attenzione si è abbassata e quindi è finito. Bene. Bene. Quindi sicuramente dicevo o di circuito no.
Thank you again to the incomparable Dose One. He's been supplying the beats for all the transitions between all these amazing games.
Sicuramente più divertente, ma esplodo, lollo. Allora,
go check out his music. It's amazing. Dose One is incredible. Thank you for watching.
ragazzi, l'ultima ora, come diceva Gabriele, è stata un pochino una perdita di tempo, mi spiace veramente, però io speravo Day of the Devs Digital Showcase, io speravo ci fosse così più interessante, invece rip in peperoni. Mi è sembrato che l'anno scorso al Summer Game Fest ci fossero più annunci interessanti. C'è ancora, ce lo guardiamo poi, è domenica, c'è ancora l'Xbox Game Showcase alle 19 l'11 giugno, è domenica ma ce lo guardiamo insieme, perché tanto domani e dopodomani non faccio live perché lavoro di pomeriggio, però l'11 giugno alle 19 ci guardiamo l'Xbox Game Showcase, dove spero presentino tutti i giochi che usciranno sul Game Pass, ed è poi la cosa che più mi interessa, perché lo pago e voglio dei giochi. A domenica, lollo, esattamente alle 7. Io non lavoro domenica, però passerò tutta quanta la mattinata e anche buona parte del pomeriggio a trastullarmi probabilmente, e poi ci vediamo alle 19 quando avrò perso l'uso di entrambe le braccia e sto scherzando ovviamente. Sto ovviamente scherzando. Vabbè ragazzi, carino il Summer Game Fest, anche lì hanno esagerato con le tempistiche, veramente troppo lungo certe volte, momenti noiosi e manetta, peccato, però in generale carino, un paio di giochi me li sono segnati. Quello lì di Assassin's Creed, Sarebbe del tempo, vabbè, avete capito. Quello lì stupendo, Prince of Persia. Quello lo voglio giocare, però esce il 18 gennaio, quindi ciao. Ce n'era un altro che esce sul Game Pass di Xbox, ma non mi ricordo il nome. Quindi poi mi riguardo la live domani quando la edito e vedo qual è, magari ve lo scrivo, non lo so. E a parte quei due giochi a me non interessa nient'altro. Cioè alla fine Geoff è tanto contento perché no, ma questa cosa è brain changing, questo trailer, questo reveal mondiale qua e là. Final Fantasy VII Salcazzi remake. Va bene, va benissimo, c'è gente che lo aspettava, sarà contentissima tanta gente. A me non frega un cavolo, a me non interessa, non mi sono mai piaciuti Final Fantasy. Forse questo qua, il 16 che esce tra poco, mi piacerà perché è molto action, perché è meno JRPG ed è più RPG, ok? Sembrava così, però cioè l'anno scorso come finale hanno presentato delle madonne. Qua c'era Fortnite, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Va bene ragazzuoli, io vi auguro un buon proseguimento di serata, di giornata. Questo qui anche per il video su YouTube, quindi farò il salutino anche per loro. Ci vediamo domenica 11 giugno alle 19 sul mio canale Twitch, dove andremo a vederci l'Xbox Game Showcase e poi alle 22 ci sarà il PC Gaming Show. Io vorrei vederlo al massimo. Guardiamo l'Xbox Game, giochiamo a Warframe e poi facciamo il Game Showcase, Gaming Show, perché non credo che dalle 7 alle 22 ci sia roba interessante da vedere. Vediamo. Vi auguro una buona serata, una buona cena, sì, una buona colazione. A domenica, ciao draghi.